over from San Jose, California, from a guy named Casey Wong saying, "Good morning, Jeff, exciting day." And then he kept saying, over the course of this morning, "Save me a parking place, save me a parking spot." And so now I'm really conflicted. He's here live, or do we show him on Memorex? Well, he did put together a video, so we want to honor that. Have a look at the TV screen, please.
Your President and Mrs. Stumble, Mid-America District Superintendent Reverend Robert Story, Lee and the great Reverend Jeff Price and the members of the Lakewood Christian Fellowship. I'm Pastor Casey Wong, and I want to bring you greetings from Silicon Valley Alliance Church in Northern California, as well as the blessings from the Chinese Church Association. The year was 1993, and I found myself landed in an airport called Stapleton Airport. A day after my arrival, Reverend David Tractor, the church managing director of the Western District, and now called the Mid-America District, drove me to a church called Lakewood Christian Fellowship. And I first set my step on the 75-year-old holy ground of the LCF parking lot. And it was there I was welcomed by the great man of God, the great Reverend Jeff Price. And a partnership and friendship started and continued until today, some 25 years later. Besides the Denver Broncos, one of the subjects in the discussion and conversation was how to persevere and survive in ministry. Though we serve in two different churches with very diverse cultural backgrounds, Lee and Jeff and LCF have blessed me, and later my wife and a daughter. It is a remarkable day today to celebrate the centennial anniversary of LCF. As we continue witnessing the permanent closures of some once unshakable businesses, such as the most recent Toys R Us. But LCF still stands tall and grows strong. And we are here to celebrate God's faithfulness. And for me to testify that the strength of LCF is not a sitting capacity, but a sending capacity. You have sent more than a cup of cold waters to the very least of this, that is, to me. The cup of cold waters was sent to me in a warm surprise birthday party in a very warm December night. When the sneaky Jeff asked me to help him moving some folding chairs from the parking lot up to the dark fellowship hall upstairs. And a bunch of the LCF brothers and sisters who did not even know me jumped out, and we celebrated my birthday. Never forget the warm hugs from the late Vaughn Johnson, and the mysterious $100 cash in envelopes that was mailed to me every month for a good solid 2 years. Though I still did not know who sent them, but I always suspected these were sent by one of the people here in LCF. Without LCF and the Pikes, I honestly do not know if I would still be in ministry today. Congratulations, Jeff and Lee. Your perseverance is the direct result of this incredible celebration. Congratulations, Lakewood Christian Fellowship of the Christian and Missionary Alliance. Let me close with the word of the prophets. The glory of this present house will be greater than the glory of the former house, says the Lord Almighty. And in this place I will grant peace, declares the Lord Almighty. May you continue to send a cup of cold water to warm the least of these like me. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, and congratulations. May all glory be to our God.
Please know that I asked Casey if he would like to share a few words. Our dear brother is so humble. He said that's okay, Jeff. I do want you to know that first day in 1993 that he landed in Denver, we literally went to the Division of the Motor Vehicles and Social Security the same day. I said to Casey, all we need to do is go to a dentist office for a root canal or an IRS office for an audit to make this day complete. You really need to pray for him, for his safety. He is the most avid Broncos fan you'll ever meet. He literally lives in the shadow of the 49ers and the Raiders. Again, my apology. I would love to recognize every one of you by name and a story, but it is a blessing that we We got another surprise today. Phil and Rebecca Jones came from Gillette, Wyoming, about a 5-hour drive. The neat backstory is Phil and Rebecca served in this church for about 5 years. They never asked for any compensation, no title. And then at the beginning of the Lord of the Rings movie, I leaned over and said, "Hey Phil, would you consider coming on staff?" So he didn't get to enjoy the movie. I had a great time. I just let it go. I dropped it on him. Phil literally, "I don't want to be a pastor. I don't want to be a pastor. I want to be a counselor." He's got a great gift with counseling. He has now pastored the Roadway Alliance Church in Gillette, Wyoming for 10 years. Isn't that neat? Let's celebrate that. I believe Lindsay's made her way back to Media Shout. There is a picture that I would like you to flash up there on the screen. You met Michael Denver York a little bit earlier in this service. That was his brother buzzing around whoop, 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 the whole time his daddy was talking. The reason I wanted to share this picture is because we have a servant president. Matt, I was talking to him in the last week or two, and he said, "Let me tell you the story about that picture." I looked across the room and I could tell that John was tired. And John just happened to be walking across the room and he noticed my son. And there we have our president holding little Denver. They literally named him middle name Denver because he was born here. And celebrating the body of Christ in Denver. John and Joanna, you think about over 20,000 churches around the world. And today you would single out one. We are so glad that you're here today. Thank you so much, John. Would you?
Well, first of all, Pastor Jeff, thank you. I celebrate the call of God upon your life, and it's fun watching you lead your people. You actually like being a pastor, don't you? What an amazing concept. You love your people, and your people love you, and it's just sweet to see you ministering in this moment, this place. Good morning, church, or afternoon, church. Good evening, church. No, great to see you. I celebrate that I get to be here for these moments, and I promised Jeff, he has said lunch is at 12:30. And I realize that lunch is at 12:30, so lunch will be at 12:30, and I'm not done. You just all go to lunch. You have my permission. I do want to acknowledge at this moment those who are here for the national office. If you would just stand very quickly. Some came for the national office. We just want to come up and celebrate this moment and say we're proud to be teamed with this congregation. And worship teams, what a gift you gave us. Wow, I love the complexity and beauty and all that. Would you do me a huge favor? When everybody else is going for lunch at 12:30, can we just do a group photo? All 4 worship teams. We've got a photographer here, and I just know all of us came to the platform with the pastor and staff. Please, so we'll have a... You start to see how complex and beautiful my job is as president of the U.S. Christian Fellowship Alliance, worshiping every Sunday in 36 different languages here in the United States. I'm not talking about the 20,000 churches over